Hello, my beautiful train wrecks. This is Jill Edwards from Diamond Painting with the Edwards family. Well, I'm getting ready to make a little bit of noise. I probably should have done this off camera, but I wanted to put my phone up here because we are going to learn some more about the Queen. I am on royal.uk, and that is the official website. So this is a very reliable source about the Queen. I have my regular pen and trusty notebook. So unless I talk about something other than this, I can write it down because my brain is that small in remembering. But first, we are going to show you the pens I am working with. Diamond Art Club pens for the moment. When it gets a little warmer, I may have a couple more pins coming. But we have to wait until it gets warmer. And I have got a 4-placer, and I believe I should know this by now. Seven. We have a 4-placer and a 7-placer full of fresh wax. We have gently used dots, glue dots. Let's see if they'll make it. And we have 2 small Bella art trays, the white and the purple, the white and the green. Oh my goodness. Do I even want to record? And then I realized before I hopped on, I didn't put a second layer of my fingernail polish on my diamond painting hand. Forgive me. It's a train wreck kind of day, and that's okay. I have finally lost enough weight. I have lost now 207 pounds in the last 6 years. I've lost 100 since I have gotten married. And there's a problem. I have officially grown. I have officially shrunk. I only have this ring, and it's barely holding on to this finger. It won't fit this finger at all. It falls off. So I have a problem. And since I'm not done losing weight, I have 63 more pounds to go. I promise I'm still married. I just don't have a ring at all to fit my finger. And that's a beautiful problem to have. But no, I am very happily married. I love Tom with all my heart. And no, there's no point in buying a ring when I have beautiful rings. I'm just not going to resize them yet because that's not going to stay the same. It's going to get even skinnier. Yay! So with that, I don't want anybody going, ooh, is there a problem? No, I'm just losing weight. Yay. So I've got my milk, yay, with some instant breakfast in it, yay, because I've only been up an hour. But since I'm taking Monjourno and it is decreasing my appetite, which I knew it could, and that's perfectly fine, my numbers are absolutely fabulous. And I decided, well, I'm going to include something with vitamins and minerals and protein and stuff. So, instant breakfast it is. Just to kind of give me more oomph. You know what I mean? Yes. So, let me take a swig of this. Yes. And I have milk mustache. But don't we all when we drink milk? Okay, so before I get into it, Facebook. Have you joined our Facebook yet? Have you, my beautiful train wrecks? If you haven't, I will tell you down below how to get on our. We have a main page, and then we have a group page. Our group page is DP with the Edwards family, I believe. And the other one is Jill Edwards Diamond Painting Edwards family, I believe. But I will put it down below. As you can imagine, when you have multiple Facebook pages, it gets a little confusing. But you will see our DP logo. And yeah. And we have stickers, which I'm going to mail them out soon, I promise. I'm just waiting for a couple more before I do. If not, that's fine. Hello, phone. That's fine. I will go ahead and do that anyway. So yeah. I'm going to give it till Monday, and then Monday I'm going to send them out. Okay. So, yes, my phone is on. Yes, the sound is on, because I have a Dexcom. And you never know when that's going to go off, and I need to know when Dexcom goes off so I can pause everything and take care of what I need. So, okay. I think I've talked about everything I want to talk about. And the water fountain for the kitties is very noisy. I'm sorry. So, I have got my phone, diamonds. We are going to do her necklace because I think that is awesome. And this is very jiggly. That's going to annoy me. That's going to annoy me. What can we do about it? I don't know. I don't have anything. I wonder if this tape would work. It'll probably be a pain in the butt to get up off of this. But I'm willing to try. You can tell. This is Major Trainwreck. Tom's home. Yay. Major Trainwreck. Wonder if this will permanently. I hope not. We'll see if this works. Okay, that works for. No, it don't. I did not move it down far enough. See, we will call this Behind the Scenes with Jill and Queen. You're getting what we call train wreck. Choo choo. Chugga lugga lugga lugga. Will that stay? Will that stay? Okay. It'll work for now. Okay. Where do I want to start? In is screaming at me. It is very bright and colorful. Not like my nails. Well, the left hand is amazing, and you're not going to see the left hand. The right is a train wreck. But hey, live life dangerously sometimes, you know? Okay. Here we go. I'm not going to start on any queen information yet because I know I'm going to be interrupted. This is right here is a lot of what they call confetti. There's not a lot of one color. So, yes. This painting, I have not done a lot of it because I've been doing Steampunk Kitty to try to get that done, you know, by the event. I gotta keep touching that every once in a while. So I got that done, except for one block. And I'm gonna tie that into 2 videos. And what is your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen? Should I make the very last day a live so you can see us finishing it up? Should I make it a live? And if I make it a live, It's going to have to be in the early evening because I have to wait till Tom gets home. Yeah. But Philip can also help me and Wyatt if he's not, well, he may be busy. That is the last push before graduation. So he may have finals. But Philip should be home. So I could make it a little earlier so our out of the US peeps can watch. I don't know. What do you think? I have to see what time Tom thinks he could be home. The problem is, I never know where he's going to be day to day because he kind of like goes wherever. He's a floater. He just goes wherever. So, let's see. If I do it at like 4, that would be like 9 or 10 o'clock at night for our out of the country peeps. Some would be the next day. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to go with it, and then it should make it, I hope, to where people could rewatch it at a later time. If I do it at 2 o'clock, that is 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock-ish, which is a good time. But that would be like 11 o'clock to our West Coasters, I believe. 2 or 3 hours behind, I think. Or, yeah, 3 hours behind us. So that would be 11. So I need to find a happy medium. Two o'clock people here wouldn't be off of work. See, there's my dilemma. So I might just do it at 4. That would be 1 o'clock. That would be 9 o'clock. So 4 o'clock? What you think? 4? 4? Leave it in the comments below. Okay. And also, what else would you like to learn about the Queen? I still have quite a bit more information on their website, I think. And Philip is going to talk about transportation. Because there's some interesting transportation facts and stuff that he's going to work on for me. Yeah. Down below. So, this video is going to be about the Ascension and Coronation. So, let me, and I'm not saying it word for word. I'm kind of like reading it and then telling you the important facts about it. Because if you want to know everything about it, I suggest you hop on over to royal.uk. All right. On February 6th, 1952, her father, King George VI, died. He had been a sick man, and she went to his place overseas. I'm not sure exactly where she went. I think she went to Africa. I'm not sure about that. And when he died, Princess Elizabeth immediately ascended to the throne. And she took on all responsibilities, as you can imagine. The responsibilities. Can you imagine going on an overseas trip, coming back home, leaving as a princess, coming back home as a queen? Oh my goodness. And I guess she had to stay on the airplane because she didn't even have a black dress and they have to wear black. So I believe now everyone is made to bring a mourning outfit wherever they go in case there is a death. Yeah. That has to be crazy. Can you imagine? You know, did she even have time to really grieve? She adored her father, adored him. Later that year, the coronation. Oh, that's not going to be very well. Hopefully he comes in soon. The coronation was planned for later that year. The preparations began, and it was going to be spectacular. And they even encouraged it to be live on camera, on film, for everyone to see. Can you imagine being the first person to ever have a coronation on TV? Wow. That would make me extra nervous, being the first one. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Yeah, they were going to do a Commonwealth tour, so they were going more than just, they were going all over the Commonwealth. They took a plane from London, January 31st, 1952. So they wasn't on that Commonwealth tour very long, a month and a couple days. Because February 6th, she was told the news. She was in Kenya, the first country of the Commonwealth tour. Can you imagine? Wow. Yep. And obviously it was abandoned. They said on there it was abandoned, and she came home and became queen. Wow. And you know, everything was kind of sudden because the father really never thought he was going to be king to begin with. So it's not like she knew from birth she was going to be queen. She didn't know from birth. Can you imagine hearing that news? Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm not going to be king anymore. Your father's going to be king. That means you're going to be queen. Yay. So, her life must have stopped at that point when her father became king, because she had to quickly learn everything. Wow. Okay. Would you like to have that news? Would you like to, be raised knowing that, oh, you'll never be queen, so just live your life with no, not that she didn't have responsibility. She was still a princess, but she didn't have that strong, And then all of a sudden, bam, you've got responsibilities. Okay, I don't think I would like that. I don't think I would like that. Um, yes. Um, and Winston Churchill, the Prime Minister, and other officials at the airport, they all returned to Clarence House, where the Royal Standard flag was flown first time in her reign. Yeah. Oh, I just can't imagine. Because, like, yeah, she devoted her whole life. So she knew. So, but yeah, she was grieving. Wow. Okay. The coronation ceremony. Okay. The day before the coronation ceremony, the the Queen made a radio broadcast to the Commonwealth in which she pledged devotion to the people, and she, in quotes, it's quotated. Let me show you. Quotated. I'll be right there. Throughout all my life and with all my heart, I shall strive to be worthy of your trust. She was so thoughtful. I'm filming. I'll be there in just one moment. He's in there scratching at the door. He's worse than the cats. Wait 1 second while I open the door to Sir Thomas.
The main engine wants to come in, please.
Okay, so coronation. Sorry, I had to scoot up. I keep getting caught. I keep getting caught. It took place in Westminster Abbey, June 2nd, 1953. And the coronation being filmed had to be very nerve-wracking on that June 2nd day. It was conducted by Dr. Geoffrey Fisher, the Archbishop of Canterbury. She was anointed, yeah, I can't say that slow, by the Archbishop, and her oath was to maintain and preserve inviolability of settlement of the Church of England and the doctrine of worship, discipline, and government thereof, as the law established in England. Yes. My phone doesn't want to stay. I touch it and it falls. It's a train wreck. It's okay. It's a train wreck. It's okay. Let's get 7. We'll do 7. She had a lot of people there. Representatives of the Commonwealth, her peers, family, close friends, prime ministers, and representatives of foreign states. So there was a lot of people there to see this very beautiful event because it had been a while since there was a queen. So, yes. Ooh, we're getting lovely pops. Okay. Prince Philip, her husband, um, even though he was her husband of a reigning queen, unlike a queen consort, is not crowned or anointed at the coronation ceremony. Yeah, because he wasn't a king. He wasn't a blood king. So, he was the first, as Duke of Edinburgh, appeared to pay homage and respect to the Queen. And he did kneel down to her, which he really didn't want to, but out of love, he did. Immediately after that, the archbishops and bishops did. Okay. As I talked about before, this was the first televised coronation. And I can't say coronation without really looking at it first to really get it. I don't know why. My brain is just weird like that. But this was the first televised one. It was broadcast on radio around the world. And by the Queen's request, television. So that had to bump the nerves up even higher. And yeah, a beautiful tradition began. Even though she did live a very long time. And the only other one we have seen was the current king, King Charles. So, yeah. And then I believe part of that was still kept private. There was one part of the ceremony that we did not see. And that did not bother me at all. Sacred things should be kept sacred. Let's see here. An estimated 27 million people in Britain watched the ceremony. 11 million listened on the radio. The population of Britain, I'm kind of like scrolling through because I'm not reading it word to word. The population of Britain at the time was just over 36 million. So, yeah, it was pretty popular. There were 2,000 journalists. I'm just looking to see what color pops up. 8. Let's do 8. There were 2,000 journalists and 500 photographers from 92 nations around the Commonwealth. Yeah. This was big. Very, very big. Absolutely amazing. Um, the regalia and dress. This is where we are now. I'm just going to put a few more diamonds on before I read that. Maybe get, yeah, there we go. Good pops. Get some more 8s on here. I'm doing this part first since I am talking about the queen and I am reading. I'm not going to get as much done. So I want to at least get the upper part done of the necklace. Okay. Let me get these two in. Okay. On the journey to Westminster Abbey. Oh my gosh. She wore the state diadem, a circlet of diamonds, which she wore at state opening of Parliament through her reign. They used the St. Edward's crown at the coronation. And she wore the imperial state crown on her departure from Westminster. And she had said in an interview that it was very heavy. And she was afraid to put her head down for fear of breaking her neck. Yeah, it was heavy. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, I was just reading up and they have a picture of the crown or the state crown. And it says the imperial state crown was originally made for Queen Victoria's coronation in 1838. It has many gemstones. It has the diamond known as the second star of Africa, the Black Prince's ruby, the Stuart sapphire, St. Edward sapphire, and the Queen Elizabeth pearls. That sounds like it's extremely expensive. But I like the idea that that different monarchs like Queen Elizabeth's pearls and St. Edward sapphire and the Stuart sapphire, that it's honoring different, I don't really want to say clans, that sounds horrible, but different families. Would that even be right? It's from different important people. There you go. I don't know what they call them. They're not clans. That's Scottish. From different family lines, maybe? I don't. What do they call different families? They're not clans. Like we just say the Edwards family, the Long family, the Myers family, or maybe different bloodlines. I don't know. I didn't read this ahead of time, because why? I was going to read it again. So I'm just, and anyway, I'm going to paraphrase. So, paraphrase. Going to paraphrase. Gosh, Jill. This is probably the most train wreck video I've done. But hey, life's like that, you know? Sometimes you just have to do things on the fly. And I know we have a very busy weekend coming up this weekend. So I wanted to get some recording done today. And then I'm also making some cakes. 2 cakes, brownies. Tom's already made his cake for an auction that is tomorrow, which will be yesterday for you guys. So, yeah. And then Sunday, we go gather Wyatt's, our lovely editor, we go gather his things. Go to Ball State. So that's going to be fun. I took him there, and I get to bring him home. Well, not quite home. He's still staying there, but the everything he doesn't need is coming home. Because he still has to stay there till the 4th. So yeah, that's turning out so pretty. Oh my goodness. If I can get this up here done, then I'll start down here. But I don't know. With me talking and yapping, I don't expect to get through much. Let's do, what's sticking out now? 5s? Let's do some 5s. When I'm recording, it's funny. When I'm recording, I kind of stick the stuff what pokes out at me. But when I am working myself, I just go right down the line. Okay. The coronation dress was by Sir Norman Hartel. And Her Majesty wore that more than once. She wore it during the receptions at Buckingham Palace and the Palace of Holyrood House, and for the openings of Parliament in New Zealand, Australia, and Ceylon in 1954. And she did that so she could be assured that the Commonwealth seen the dress. So yes, she was a very thoughtful queen. She wanted to make sure people got to see it, got to see her in it. That is sweet. I love that. That would be like getting married and wearing it to every state your family's in so they can all see you in the dress. Aww. My finger is stuck. There. This has got very... No, you're not going to turn off on me. But yes, I know that I'm not going to be able to show very many pictures because this view is very, it's not that far from the camera. But if you go to royal.uk, there are pictures. Oh, she's so beautiful. Okay. V's. Let's talk about her bouquet next. It was given to the Queen by the Worshipful Company of Gardeners, so she could take it on her journey to become queen, or coronated, sorry, I can never say it without looking at the coronation, on her journey. So she had a beautiful bouquet of flowers to take with her That is so sweet. I love that. That was very thoughtful of them to do. The all-white bouquet had orchids, lily of the valleys from England. Oh, Stephanotis from Scotland. Carnations from Northern Ireland and the Isle of Man. With orchids from Wales. So, yes. Everybody got a chance to give flowers. That is so thoughtful. It's so very sweet. I love that. Getting some of these down here. Okay, let's talk about the procession. They did a procession throughout London, so they could be seen by many people as possible. It was 7.2 kilometers, and it took the 16. Am I reading that right? 16,000 participants. 16,000. I don't have my glasses on, so I had to get kind of close. 16,000 participants. 2 hours to complete this. Okay, the procession itself, the people in this procession, was 3 kilometers. And it says like 3 kilometers long. It was 10 abreast, people marching. 6 for horses. Wow. I just got goosebumps. That is huge. And if you go on to the site, they show you a map. What? Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, that scared me for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, that math don't math. Okay. Was that supposed to be, is that a typo? That had to be 16 million because this math don't math. It had to be 16 million. I have to read this because this is too long to paraphrase. But I will not say all the little words. Officers and men taking part or lining the route totaled 29,200. 3,600 from the Royal Navy, 16,100 from the Army, and 7,000 from the Royal Air Force, 2,000 from Commonwealth, 500 from the Empire. There were 6,700 reserve administrative troops. 1,000 officers and men from the Royal Military Police were brought in. to assist really, I can't say that word. The Metro Police. I can't say it. Metropolitan? Yeah, police. And further, 7,000 police were drawn from 75 provincial forces. And this was all despite heavy rain. That has to be 16. That's more than just 16. Okay, that's just participants. This was just people that were protecting them, I guess. That were lining the streets, maybe? I don't know. Yes. There were a lot of people, folks. Maybe it was supposed to be 16 million, and I just didn't read that right. Because just the people alone were more than what they were saying, so it has to be 16 million. I just can't read today. Okay, so let's finish it up because we're almost done. In the weeks following, the Queen reviewed Royal Navy fleet at Spithead, Portsmouth, and visited Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales as she continued her celebrations. There we go. That was the end of Queen Elizabeth accession and coronation. I still have plenty more topics on there, so we're good. Let's see how long this train wreck has gone for. Where are we at? 47 minutes. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to put my nose down here, not read anymore, and see if we can get this done before an hour. We don't have very much more on this top necklace. If I don't get it done, I'll do another video finishing this top part of the necklace and going to the bottom. I'm just doing squares that I think are interesting, because obviously if I do every single square, you are going to be watching this for months. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to make you struggle. I don't want you to hold on to your buffers. So yes, let's do some Y. And this one is white, so I have to switch to the green tray. They're fussing in the background. The train wreck kitties are fussing in the background. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they want the door open, and I'm not opening the door. Maybe. But Philip told me to close the door, so I'm not leaving it open. I think it's because he's playing a video game and he doesn't want music or sounds to be in it. Fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah. How are you doing today? I don't know if I asked that or not. I am a little bit stuffy, but not horrible. Not like sneezing, blowing my nose or nothing. It's just there in my nose. So Thomas may become a very useful engine and make the cakes and brownies for me, since I have a little bit of a sniffle. Don't know. I might be able to get him to do it. I mean, they're all cake mixes. It's not like I'm slaving away. But they're Dolly Parton cake mixes. And let me tell you, that girl, whoo-wee, got some good stuff. Cornbread is delightful. Cake mixes. I tried the banana cake with the buttercream frosting. And let me write that down so I can send you a link on that so you'll know. Yeah, delightful. Right now, in our fridge is some cornbread that I will be eating today with whatever we have for supper. I'm going to, chaos. I'm going to have cornbread with it. But I tried the banana with the cream cheese frosting. Delightful. I have not tried the coconut nor the plain vanilla or chocolate. Those are kind of new to the game. And with having sugar trouble, I should not eat a lot of that. So if it's not a special occasion like a birthday or a holiday, I really don't need a cake in the refrigerator. I don't. I do not. So, where did my... Yes. So it's got to be for special occasions for me to make it, but I hope that the people at the auction tomorrow and the spaghetti dinner enjoy the Dolly Parton cakes and stuff. I will not be having a piece of it because we probably won't stay long because of me not feeling 100%. I don't want to get people sick. And if when I have a cold or stuffy or anything like that, that means my immune system is not 100%. It's never 100%, but it's definitely not 100%. So I do not want to be around a lot of people right now because I got Aunt Jill stuff I have to do in May and beginning of June. I can't be sick. That just cannot happen. So we'll make sure that everybody is set up and good. Make sure that the people that are running this doesn't need any extra help before it begins. And then once the crowds start coming in, we are going to scoot. And I know they'll understand. Because I will be around a lot of people on Sunday. Because there'll be a lot of parents coming and taking things home for their children. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of people in and out of the dorms. Yeah. So I will most likely be wearing a mask. Because I'm the type of person that if I get sick, it usually lasts a couple weeks. And I don't have a couple of weeks. The 4th is his graduation, and the 5th is the editor's party, and I cannot be sick. No. So no. But we are planning on doing a diamond painting for the person that is ill, that has cancer. We will be doing a diamond painting from all of us train wrecks. So as soon as life calms down, we will, and projects get done. Tom and I both have a good sized project on our boards. Once that is done, then we'll be ready to move forth. And Tom already laid claim that he is going to do this project. Since I have plenty others to do, and he doesn't have as many as I do, he is going to do it. And I probably help if and when I need a change, a break. Because honestly, I do not have much left on her. I'm doing all of the background off camera because how much blue do you want to see? Oh, it's blue. Oh, it's another blue. Oh, Jill, can you do something other than blue? I can hear you now. So we're going to do exciting bits. We're going to do like neck and face. Exciting bits. So we're doing neck now because it's exciting. Or I think it's exciting. What are we working on? I always keep, we're done. That's why I'm like, what are we working on? I always keep bottles of the color I'm working on next to me. So, especially if I'm talking, I can look down and say, oh, this is what we're working on. So, let's do some cues. All right. Doing some cues here to kind of build up the necklace a little bit. Is my diamond dot glue dot. Sorry. I think my glue dot is getting less sticky by the moment. Really. But I wanted to just finish up this little bit so it looks a little bit better. And then we'll call it. Just got a few more here. When the tray it gets emptied. I have two that don't want to flip around. Come on, you're the last two. You're loved and wanted. Pardon the creaking. That is Tom escaping the train yard. Is there anything else? Okay, we'll do it right here. Okay, we're done for the moment. No, we're not. We have one more. I see a color I have missed. We gotta finish that one. We don't want our necklace looking wonky. There we go. All right. Let's see where we are. Okay. We are 57 minutes. Yay! Let me turn this off. I really don't want it to be more than an hour. Look at the pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? I can't wait. So what I think I'm going to do, so I'm going to stop this video. And then I am going to work on, do the next video. And we're going to finish this. And then just start filling in the square. I think that's what we're going to do. So we can take 2 videos to finish her necklace because her necklace is so pretty. And I want everyone to see it finished. So we're just going to, because that won't take very long. So we're just going to finish the square. That's what we're going to do. Or we could finish the whole necklace because the necklace goes all the way up. I think we might do that instead of finishing this and this. Finish this and then work up her neck. I think we'll do that. What do you think? I would like to see the necklace completed. Entire. Let's do it. So I'm going to stop this one and then we are going to work up and finish the necklace. And I think that might be another hour video. We'll see. If it's not, then we'll find something to fill in. We have plenty of options. So with that, love you guys so very much. I'm so thankful that you're here. Big hugs and kisses. And I love you. Bye. My very beautiful train necks.